with me, now armored, and Sam, now with his acid throwing arm, I guess. Hooray! We have a robot. We'll see how he is. It's going to be fun. Welcome. I'm the Happy Homemaker. This is The Outer Worlds. And we just landed on Monarch at Stellar Bay, which apparently is like right here. And this is the landing pad. And then there's all kinds of map out there. So, we've got to figure out some stuff. We're gonna go talk to this guy or this lady about this guy's poster and maybe find out if we can get some thing get something from this dispensary. I'm not really sure about that. And we're still looking for science weapons, but that's on the end. But at the end of the day, this is what we're doing. Main quest. Do. We're gonna see what's in the Monarch office. Ooh, look at Monarch's view. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, I say. Dun, dun, dun.
Could I get another advance,
Ooh.
Mr. Nandi?
This is a
Just make
vending
sure it's
machine I have
properly
not yet
logged.
seen. I like at least investigating the vending machines to know that they're there and what they sell. See, these sell different items. Cosmic smokes I've seen. Okay.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
That's a completely different jingle. Hey, Celia.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon.
Indeed.
What can I do for you today?
Well... Sure, let's ask what they were talking about.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Why?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings.
Oh, great.
Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Why?
So I can talk to him, of course.
Of course.
He doesn't get going about much else. Sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff, and some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Would you like me to... No. Why don't you just ask him?
I couldn't. What if he says no?
What is it with all these people?
Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask.
Sure, I'll get you
Oh.
hooked up.
Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
Wait.
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea
I hope
about.
he's a robot.
Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Good to have standards, I guess.
Indeed.
I know what I'm looking for.
Let's see. I don't care.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
All right. Wait, you have
Have
a
you talked to
poster.
Sebastian yet? What did he say? You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
All right. Okay. Sweet. Boy, conversations really grant a lot of experience sometimes. Let's see. In the journal. So where task? Let's go. Oh, look. Groundbreaker. Oh, these. Okay. So I'm not really sure I know the difference from a companion or a task and a side quest. But our task is right now we're gonna go talk to Sebastian. It's gonna be so fun. Let's find him. Where is he? Ooh, it looks like he's behind this wall. Hey Sebastian, how's it going?
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here. Hello, stranger. Can I
howdy.
interest you in raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails?
Why do you sell this?
You look like a woman who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts.
Mostly fresh. Why would I want any of that?
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
About Celia. That's because she likes you, dum-dum. I think it's because she likes you.
Nice of you to say. I like her too.
No, I mean, she really likes you.
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm? Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for raptidon tongues.
Let's do the persuade option.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice. Okay,
Not creepy.
I'll do it.
In the least.
Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
Sounds fantastic. I hope you guys have a good time. Also,
You
who's
look
this
like a
Pickett?
woman who's looking for some mostly
Pickett?
fresh
That's what he
animal
said?
parts.
About Mr. Pickett.
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here.
Oh,
He
interesting.
was always real interested in our monsters. Manta queens, especially.
Really? Why?
Sure, they're real big. Hard to miss them. Who wouldn't be?
Who wouldn't be? Surely. Self-preservation maybe?
He kept talking about collecting a queen to take back to Terra 2.
Yes, this is that
Didn't make
guy.
no kind of sense to me. Manta queens won't let you collect them.
Yeah. Where have you seen one?
Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett,
Oh, good.
but I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him.
Yeah, I'll go
Tell you
find
what.
him.
I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
Yep. Sure. I'll go look for him.
All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mana Queen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there too.
Got it. Let's see what you have. It really is just... Alright. Cool. Well, little task led to a side quest maybe? Maybe? Okay, we'll give Celia... No, it's still a task. So the tasks must be just low-end, little Radiant-style quests. That's my understanding. Okay.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet?
Celia.
What did he say?
He said he'll go on a date with you tonight.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it?
I didn't, like, bribe
Was he
him
like,
or anything.
yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
Somewhere in between. Don't worry about it. Just have fun. Don't overthink of it. Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
I will.
You got this.
Now I've just got to figure out which jumpsuit I'm wearing and how I'm fixing my hair. Or maybe I should go with a casual look?
I go casual.
Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back to work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Ah, young love. How wonderful. They're so sweet. Okay, so we have a Manta Queen issue, apparently, that we can handle if we want. And we can figure out... Let's get our passion pills, I guess, figured out too. Because that's for our main quest, I guess. Wait. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just ran through that person like it was a ghost. Yeah, those Manta Queens. They look like they're
Smells like
no
rat
joke.
in here.
They...
Oh,
ugh.
it does work. I bought some musk from Sebastian to cover up the saltiness factor.
Trust me, this is worse.
Where am I hearing that from? I heard someone mention the dude's name. Must be inside. Let's go in the back. Ooh. Restricted to authorized medical engineers. Unauthorized use will warrant action from your site safety engineer. Ooh. Let's hack it. Oh man. Yeah, I feel like a yeah. Ugh. I'm not gonna say that I'm scared. I'm just gonna say that I might be feeling a little cautious when it comes to the Manta Queen a little bit. Let's hack this. Please enter your assigned login credentials. If you've forgotten your assigned login credentials, please report to your supervisor for reassignment. It's awesome. Okay. Welcome, E. Williams. Please select from the following menu options: patient records, data storage, or return to root. Patient records. Please enter the name of the patient whose records you want to view. This is our lady, right? Nyoka? Nyoka Ramnarim Wentworth III. Medical engineer notes: liver damage, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Aptitude problems, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Frequent social withdrawal, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Awesome. Let's see. Let's increase that. Warning: excessive caffeinoid consumption may lead to side effects such as irritability, fatigue, uncontrollable bowel movements, nausea, and death. Warning: caffeinoid storage is approaching critical levels. Resupply recommended. Well, that's our girl. Patient not found, so I'm not in the system. Data storage. Please enter the name of the employee whose files you want to see. Okay, personal files of E. Williams. Note from experiments as conducted. Pep you up. I had hypothesized that this combination might awaken my mind and senses to the greater realities around us. If that is true, then it seems my facilities were quite overwhelmed in this instance. Shortly after the dosage, I experienced cold sweats, tremors, and mild paranoia. It is perhaps due to these latter effects that most of my notes from the episode are of little use. Nevertheless, the effects were most invigorating. I have to attempt a milder dosage once heart palpitations subside. So he was experimenting. After my previous experiments, I theorized that deadening the external senses might allow the mind's eye to glimpse the eternal. Alas, I was only partially successful. The combination of substances quickly rendered me both blind and feeble, so much so that I soon fell into a stupor. I awoke some hours later in a pile of my own sick and most curious craving for Tile Ritos. No, I don't want it to be Tile Ritos. Searching, file empty. Ooh. Edwards. Words. Stellar Bride. Oh no. He's writing his book on here. I'm not reading this guy's book. Okay. Am I a jerk for not wanting to read that guy's book? Okay. I think we have done mostly the thing that we needed to do. Let's see. Let's go down and see. Oh, sorry, buddy. Hey!
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can
chaos.
certainly pick
This
up her
is
own
chaos.
caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like. Hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Thanks. Okay. Howdy.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new
Look at her
company.
fancy glasses.
What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Well, I've been asked to pick up. Yep, that's what we're gonna go with.
And what a helpful young lady you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Indeed.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals.
Yeah.
Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
Ooh, we're gonna have to lie. I have to pry that suit. Oh, jeez. That's private. Sure, let's try.
Now, there's no keeping secrets from Auntie Abigail. I'll tease it out of you one way or another. Also, I
so
really
creepy.
do have to enter someone's name for the allotment. After all, I have to keep track of where our little pills wander off to.
Indeed. Why don't you just write down my name? Well, let's do it.
Well, I suppose I could use the money to supply our little clinic for the rest of the town.
Indeed.
Very well. I'll make an exception for you this one time. But let's keep this between us, dearie.
Oh, don't worry, Abigail. I'm on the keeping it between us. I have never been so shady in my whole life. Okay. Acquired. I feel like such an outlaw in this game. Yeah, that's what I was saying the other day, right? Like, all these faces look like someone took an old face and just placed it on top of a young actress. Okay. Let's see, what else have we got to do? We're not doing the empty man yet, because that... Oh, that is here somewhere. So let's see if we can find that on the map. Oh, that's way outside of town. So we will get to that. We'll find him. Speak with Velma at the warehouse. We can do that. We'll get her caffeinoid pills to her in a minute. So here we go. Let's check. We're going to toggle our inactive quests. So this is what it looks like right now. So I think we're doing pretty good. Hopefully we can get a few more. Let's see. 53. Velma. Warehouse. Is there a sign that says warehouse, or do I just go through a random side door? Not weird at all. Not weird. I don't think I'm gonna die. Ooh. I feel like I keep going in through the back. Ooh. I'm totally in someone's, like, locked office or something. Took a side door into nowhere. And I can't interact with any of the gears and knobs? Spacers, chow. Energy cells. I want to steal them, but... Actually, let me close this door real quick. No one knows I'm here. I'm just taking energy cells. This is not functional either. We have not yet found any notifications for stealing. Not that I condone stealing just because you're not getting caught, but Ooh, there's a ladder. I'm just saying. Whoa. Look at that. On the rooftop. I wonder why this is up here. So I can jump places on the roofs? Ouch. Seems like an odd thing to be able to do. He's got a jetpack. Oh, the robots are so cool. Interesting. I will take the mag picks. Oh, I see why. You see? It's because this is what you... Yep. Because you can't get out without going across the top. Yep. I'm learning. Do 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 da 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 da. Yeah, so you can steal. That's why there's ladders going to nowhere. Curiosity. Curiosity causes you to steal. That's what I've just learned. Okay, let's find the warehouse. Not in a back alley. Okay, I think I must be going over here. Stellar Bay. Velma! I'll be interested to see if they know that I've stolen something. I don't think they know. Hi!
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right?
Sure.
She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
So, who's Catherine? Oh, please, can I just... I just want to. Okay, what are you talking about?
Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook.
Ah, shit.
Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Pescatological health manager? I'm just here to ask about Grimm's poster.
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell.
Oh no.
That about cover it?
Who's Nell?
She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady.
Oh, what a jerk.
She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too.
What was the offer?
Damn right it is. No. I paid Sublight for it. So, it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
Ah. Let's see.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
I'm not in a position to. Look it, I'm broke, you guys. Ooh, intimidate is so not my style.
I got a feeling you and Catherine would get on like tumors on a pig. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon. Something else on your mind?
Tell me about your missing coworker.
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Sure.
Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply.
Ooh, solid. And let's see, who's this Catherine you mentioned?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a Ground Six spacer.
Ooh. Stealing drugs?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Indeed.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the salt tuna, fat, and mostly tumor-free.
Jeez. Tumor-free.
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials. He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
That's the way it goes, huh? Why don't you just pay them more?
Because we've got a budget, all right? And in case you haven't noticed, MSI doesn't exactly have a lot of spare bits on hand.
Now why is no one coming here? Let's see. Okay, I'll go talk to him.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance.
Indeed.
If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there.
All right. Wait, do you have more to say about Caleb?
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Cool. Sounds good to me. Let's see.
Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work. Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much. I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple.
Got it. That's
Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sub-light contractors at this rate.
Okay, let's see.
For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life.
Uh-huh.
Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. Then he'll have to come back. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real, I bet you he keeps it at home. Near the diner.
Jeez, okay.
Fine by me.
Let's go find out some stuff then. Okay, journal. Okay, we'll go take his little toss ball poster back. Let's see. Braxton's apartment. We'll check on him. We'll talk to him about that. We haven't yet gotten anything else outside of town.
Hey, Velma,
So-
I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver.
Ooh.
Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either.
This guy was in there when
Give me those pills, will you?
I went.
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead.
Hey,
Velma's not so bad, long as you avoid her when she's stressed.
that's all you have
Plenty
to
of
say.
work to do, especially
Okay.
with so many no-shows.
You had a name, and I saw you have a conversation earlier. I thought maybe you would talk to me about it, but it's okay. You just go about
I
your
hear
day.
those rich
Everything's
people
gonna
in
be just fine.
Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rap musk.
So let's go give our little friend at the entry his poster, and we'll make sure he's all nice and taken care of. We had to do some threatening, and we didn't have any money. We're gonna have to go out of town and do some killing, just to get some money.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet?
Yeah, I got
I
you.
keep wondering if it's come in.
What's so special?
It's signed by Bertie Blackhole Holcomb, one of the greatest hackers who ever played tossball. Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something?
Actually, I've been hibernating for decades.
Oh, you're real funny. Guess I don't feel so bad for missing what goes on in the rest of Stellar Bay.
Here you go. Have the
Would
poster.
you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright,
like how they
and you
don't
can
show
still
it.
smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature.
Hey.
I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week.
Sure, I'll take them.
And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
All right. How many bits did I get? Whoa, I got a lot of experience. Jeez. It looks like a lot, but I don't actually know. He's got 625 bits for that, and she wanted me to give her 700 and something.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Are you drunk? I think you're drunk. Let's see. We'll give her her hangover meds in a minute, because we've got to talk to this guy, who should also be here. Right?
Think they're watching the same
Oh,
serials,
no, this is
following
the-
the same
wait.
top.
This is the guy who is lost? No. The guy who's lost is here.
Basketball games?
So those are both in
You're not
the
listening to a word, are you?
apartments, I guess? The residential zone of town. Zhang's Emporium. Oh, and a workbench. Cool. Look, Zane. What's up?
Well, well.
Nice hair.
The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you?
I'd like to trade.
All sales are final, unless you threaten me. I'm kidding. Don't threaten me.
Awesome. Oh, look, she's got a bunch of locked stuff. I'm still trying to figure out how the locked stuff works. Cool. She's got like hats and stuff. I think there's a perk or something, or a skill that I can take that unlocks things that are locked.
Someone's been killed!